I'm Chris Brandt, and I'm going to decorate my Christmas tree. It's that time of year, and I just thought I would talk a little bit while I'm decorating my tree, a little bit about our traditions and things along the way. So this is my tree, and I absolutely love this tree. We got it probably 5 or 6 years ago, and there's a big shout out to Martha Stewart because it was a Martha Stewart brand tree, and it has been so great. Every year, I've always worried about the lights, because it's all pre-lit. There's no plugging anything in. You just put it all together, and then you plug it in, and you hit there's a little foot thing that you hit, and it's a beautiful tree. I love it. So I'm just going to be doing some decorations and putting things on the tree while I talk. Christmas has always been a family time for us. I know a lot of people have different traditions at Christmas, and ours has always been getting the whole family together. This year, since we've moved, we're a little bit farther away from my immediate family, my siblings, and but we're closer to my kids and our kids. So, and I'm a new grandma, so I'm excited about that. A few firsts this year with being a grandma. So that's going to be fun to have him. He's only about 3 months old right now, but still it's fun. It's still going to be fun. So let me know what kind of traditions you might have and special things that you might do. I know some people, they get together on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day, or vice versa. Some get together the whole weekend, both days, or whatever. Sometimes it's a week-long thing for some people. They kind of spread it out. Let me know what you guys do, and we do Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day. So I think this year we've got some coming over on Christmas Eve. We got some coming over on Christmas Day. We're going to be going somewhere on Christmas Day. So it's kind of different as you get older. When I was younger, I'm going to start putting on some decorations so that we can kind of get this rolling. When I was younger, we did either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It wasn't really both. So typically we did Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was if we wanted to go to extended family, aunts and uncles or whatever, or if they were having something. But as with my kids when they were younger, we did Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we went to the other side of the family. So we did one side of the family on Christmas Eve, one side on Christmas Day. So that was kind of our tradition. And then we no longer are, my spouse, my ex and I are no longer together. So of course things change in that aspect of life as well. So it's just now my kids have more places to go. So, and it's okay. It's all a good thing. It's all wonderful. So, but I'm going to start putting my tree together. I don't really have a traditional tree. I don't exactly know. People have said, oh, a traditional tree. What is a traditional tree? A traditional tree to me is whatever your tradition is, what you like, what you do. So I've always had white lights. 1 year or 2 years when my daughters were little, we had colored lights on the tree, but for the most part it's always been white trees. So it's just, and then I put all kinds of other ornaments on there and stuff. So I do more of a well, you'll see, I like to put pine cones, and I put some little top hats, and so you'll see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with I do a lot of berries as well. Sorry, I've got everything over here. I'll start doing, I've got these big pine cones. And these are kind of like when you see the big holes and things, I like to put those in the back to where it kind of fills in that empty spot there. I'm not going to be, sometimes I have to concentrate. And sometimes it will just kind of lay on there. But, you know, this came with some, this also has some little pine cones that are already on the tree. So let's see. I'm just going to walk around and see if I get any more of the open. Sometimes it's funny when I put the tree away, I think, okay, I've got everything off of there. Everything's off of there. And today I wanted to get the tree out first because that's not a very glamorous thing to be trying to put the tree up and together. I kind of got it fluffed out just a little bit too. But yeah, so I got that. Put this, when the thing I love about this tree too is when you put it together, the bottom rack, everything just falls open. The second one all just falls open. Same thing with this top, the little top area here. That always needs a little floofing to get done here. And I'll probably floof it lots of times. I don't worry about my top because I have a special topper that goes on there. So let me know what kind of, and this is going to be kind of weird that I have to go off to the side to get things out. But let me know, do you guys put your tree up early? I know there's a lot of people that like to wait until a very big tradition. For some of my friends were, the tree didn't go up until the day after Thanksgiving. And then there's others that the tree did not go up until Christmas Eve. That was what they did on Christmas Eve, was decorate the tree. So that's kind of cool too. I really love looking at my Christmas tree. This will be the only light that we have that I have on in the evenings. We'll usually light a fire, and then we'll have the Christmas tree, just those lights. And it's just so, to me, it's just so relaxing and just one of my favorite things to do, to just have that tree, to just have the tree lights on. Listen to Christmas music or whatever you guys would like, or have a little Christmas movie on. That's always fun too. I sometimes will do Christmas movies in July. I just do. Sometimes it gets so hot in the summertime that, I just love to bring some different spirit into the summer. I know a lot of people do that. A lot of stores have a Christmas in July sale. Something I'm noticing too is that it used to be Black Friday was always on, the day after Thanksgiving. That was the big shopping day, but I'm not sure. Am I wrong, or are they doing that now anytime? Let me know. Comment and let me know, because I'm really not sure. It doesn't matter. I like to have special sales and things all throughout. Okay, so I've got all the ornaments. So I was talking about traditional trees, non-traditional, whatever you feel is traditional, I don't know. But this is a tree that I have had now for, probably 5 or 6 years. I think I've decorated this same tree. I just can't, every year I think, maybe I'll do something different next year. But, I don't. So one of the things that I love to do is I put, and these are always fun to try to get apart, but I put these little holly berries in here. And they just kind of sit there. I just love the way that looks. The holly berries. I love holly trees. It's one of my favorite trees at our house that we've been gone now for about 5 or 6 years. We had a holly tree in the backyard. Actually, the house we just came from, we had a holly tree in the backyard too. I don't remember that. It wasn't quite as, oops, things are falling off the table. It wasn't quite as big as the one that we had at our first house. So I just kind of stick these little holly berry things. And I do this first before I put any other kind of ornaments on. There's been years that I haven't even put any hanging ornaments on my tree at all. Once I get through all of this, it looks beautiful. But I do have some ornaments that were handmade and given to me by friends and people that I've known, and so I do like to put those on the tree, and I get to remember those times with everyone. And I do know I am going to be decorating the back of my tree because there is a window here, and that will be open so that people can probably see when they drive by. I worked with a girl that her tree was purple. All of her decorations were purple, and it was just a gorgeous tree. I love that. I love seeing other people. My sister always liked, my oldest sister, she had a blue tree one year, and that was beautiful. I really liked that. It's just different. I've always thought, ooh, I'll do something unique and totally different next year, and I never do. I continue to do what it gets to that time of year, and I just start thinking about my tree, and I start thinking about how much I love it, and that's when I'm like, yep, I'm doing the same thing again. Sometimes these are fun to try to get them to stick in there, but it's supposed to be made to look like, it's natural. That's the way it was. That's the way it is. Christmas, when both my parents are gone. I lost my mom about a year and a half ago, so this last year was our first Christmas without my mom. This year will be, of course, number 2. But we had special things that we did. My mom, I was the youngest. I was the youngest of 5, and so therefore, everybody was pretty much working by the time, and I was still going to school. Probably my brother and I were still in school. Whoops, that did not work. So it was one of those things, like on Christmas Eve, if we were doing our Christmas Eve, we had to wait for whoever was working to possibly get off work and to start anything. And of course, for kids, that's, you can't wait to open presents. But my mom always, she would make like vegetable soup or something, special for us to have for dinner. And it was just kind of a fun time. I guess kind of a filler, I guess you would say. It wasn't anything like opening presents, but we were good. We were patient. When I was growing up, my mom, our tree, my mom had green or red and gold ornaments, red and gold ornaments, and we had white lights and gold garland. Garland was a big thing back when I was younger, and we would get to put the ornaments on. With me, by the time it was me decorating the tree with my mom, my older siblings, it was really just my brother and I that would do that. But she would always say, yep, go ahead, put them wherever you want. And then, of course, I think after we went to bed, she rearranged some of them because, you get all red ones here and all gold ones here. And but she was always, yep, put them wherever you want. And then she kind of fluffed everything out. And she always put the garland on because we of course, didn't have any clue how to even go about doing that. But yeah, it was a fun, that was a thing. And we put our tree up the day or the weekend after Thanksgiving. That was always, you know, of course, I'm doing this. And the last couple of years, I have done our tree. This one doesn't really have too many holly berries on it, so I think I'm gonna retire this one. And then I have some little ones that I like to put on the top because those bigger ones are, and these just have some other little thingies on there. Oops, this one I must not have used last year. I usually try to take that off. So I try to put these kind of up here just to add some color. And some different, they're just smaller, so they need a little more closer branches than the ones that we've got here. I think I might put one right there. I can't put anything really close to the top because of what my topper is. And that goes on last. And then I also like to, I used to put baby's breath. And that was kind of a thing to purchase every year. So I kind of went from those. This is kind of fake. So, but it looks really, I think, anyway, I like it. It looks really kind of good. It adds a little bit of, you know, I don't know, what do they call that? Texture? I don't know. And sometimes I put them close to where the holly is so that, you know, it kind of goes with that a little bit. But see how it just kind of, I just love the way that looks. Now, some of you guys might go, oof, yeah, no, that's not for me. I don't care for that at all. And that's okay. That's okay, because you have your tree, I have my tree. And this is just something that I have found that I just think is really, really pretty. It's just different. It looks very outdoorsy. I'm not a real outdoorsy kind of person, but I like this quite a bit. So, yep, there's that. I try to get it where it looks like it's really coming out of the tree. And I think that's all I have of that. Let's see. And then the last couple of years, I have really kind of liked the top hat kind of thing. So I stick put these little things in here. Looks like a little top hat sitting in there. To me, everything kind of blends in there after you get them all, everything on there anyway. So these, I don't have very many of these. So it's kind of fun to see where are the top hats. And like I said, I do have the window here, so I want to make sure that there are decorations. There have been years that I have only decorated the front of my tree. If something's been on, you know, against the wall. Okay, so then I do have some ornaments. We have our two little Labradoodles. They're not really little, they're 60-something pounds. But my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, had these ornaments made for us last year. So these will go up on the tree. And we want to be able to see them. So there's Oliver. And then let's see. Let's put Pretzel kind of over here as well. There's my Pretzy. All right. And then my other thing that I put on is, I can't even think of what this is called right now, but this is, instead of using tinsel or garland or whatever, this is what goes on my tree. And so I just kind of stick it in here like this. And this, I just feel like this makes it look like a real woodsy kind of, you know, you would think I was a really outdoorsy kind of person, but I'm not. I mean, I don't mind being outside, but I'm not really, and this just kind of tucks in around here. Now I'm going to have, this should be a real fun challenge. See how I can get that over there. Come around here. So, we will, I'm going to continue this for a bit. This is a little tedious. I know some people will drape, you know, they drape theirs down, like down all the way. Like, I love that too. I just like, I guess I like to be a little more difficult on myself by doing it this way. I just like the way it looks. And oops. And then when I get to one of these where it's the end, then I want to continue with another piece. So I usually will tuck that back, and then I'll tuck this one back too. Tuck that back in there. There's really no right or wrong because it's your tree and you do what you want. So anybody who says that it's not, and sometimes you got to move things around, like, okay, that top hat's going to have to go for a minute. That was my refrigerator, I'm pretty sure. I put that right there. I'm going to set that there. I know you can't see what I'm doing back there, but oops. Probably should have had this out in the middle of the room a little more. Let's see. Don't want to get it too close. I know a lot of you guys, if you have cats, you have to be careful what you, oh my goodness, my foot keeps getting stuck. You know, cats like to play with dangly things and sparkly things, and we don't have any cats. Both of our daughters do. Probably all three of our daughters do, I think. We just don't. I have allergies, so I have to watch. Both of our dogs are they are non-allergenic dogs. So stick that in there. There we go. Oh, it's looking pretty good. We used to, when my girls were little, let's see, I have one more. When my girls were little, I did where it's an old, I believe it's a German thing. I don't know for sure, but their grandmother on the other side of, she started this where she would have a pickle ornament on the tree, and it would be hidden. And when the kids came in, they would look for the pickle, and the first one to find the pickle ornament she had a special prize for them. I believe that was a tradition in German or whatever. So we just kind of continued it. She got us, oops, I did not put that over far enough. She got us a pickle ornament, and we kind of did that same thing. My girls got really good at it. So either they got really good at it or I got really bad at hiding it. But yeah, so we did that. I don't really, I think I still have the pickle ornament, but I don't really put it on the tree anymore. I probably should start doing that since I have a grandbaby, kind of get that going again. So this is my tree, and I can put some hanging ornaments on there. I do have some in here. I have a special one. This is, we're Irish, so I love to have our 4-leaf clover on here. I can put that, and it's kind of right there. I got some of these little snowmen last year that I really, really liked a lot. Can't find any with the hooks on them though. I had hooks. Where's my hooks? Here we go. So sometimes I'll just randomly, but see, I don't really have to put anything else on here if I don't want to. So, and sometimes trying to find where the ornaments are on the tree is hard for me anymore. I think I had a couple more that were special ones. This one, I got both of these were from a really sweet friend of mine that I worked with before I moved. Krista, thank you so much if you're watching this. But so I am definitely going to put these little guys on the tree as well. There you go. There's that. And then this one's just a little picture of my dogs. He's such a sweet, sweet person. There we go. There's that. Sometimes they're a little heavy. So then I am going to let you see, oh, I have one more of these. Where can I put that? Oh, I don't put that there. Oh, boy. Where to put it? How about right here? There we go. So now I'm going to put my topper on the tree, and my topper is a top hat. I love this. I don't even know, not sure if I can really get it up there, but might be leaning. I don't even think I have do I have a step stool? I don't even know. How's that look? All right, I might need to adjust it, but that's my tree. And I might add some other little things in there. Tell me what your traditions are, what you guys do for Christmas or Christmas Eve, or if you wait and do it the week before or the week after. When do you put your tree up? Do you wait until Christmas Eve? Do you wait until Christmas Day? And then I like to leave my tree up until way after the first of the year. So that's how much I love to look at it. But I also, our focus is mainly Jesus during Christmas. That is the reason for the season. But let me know what you guys do for Christmas and what kind of tree you like. Let me know if you like my tree. I hope you do. I love my tree. I think I can't wait to have a fire tonight and turn all the lights off and maybe watch a Christmas movie after doing all this decoration. If you really like this video and you like what I bring to you, be sure that you like and subscribe and comment. Please give me some comments. I want to know. Otherwise, Merry Christmas. Have a great day.